go over them. Undertaker, weird figure. All bone crunchers. Looks like he should be teaming up in the Los Fariquas with Savio, but Stone Cold, um, The Rock with the Brahma Bull on the trunks, Kurgan, Shamrock, the first one, the Test with no decals, just a straight black, skulls, I think. It's skulls or chain, I can't. Triple H, Val Venus, and Kurgan again as the one that came with the Jackal. That is Crash Holly, not hardcore. Steve Blackman, Austin with the shirt. Yeah, it's not. Then you got Dan Severn, the original Rock, Rocky Maivia. I don't know. It may have had like a little tassel thing like that came with it. So my issue here is I need to move the shelf up one, and then I'm gonna do the bottom display. All these will probably just stay sitting out for the night. It's a new Austin I got in the camo. Jarrett. Another Stone Cold. This is more the original Austin with the stars. I got Animal. I need Hawk. I still have not found Hawk. Vader. Flash Funk. I could use the hat. I don't know what happened. Honky Tonk Man. It's one of the ringside ones. It's like stiff. Triple H with the purple and green and the vest. Let me change the angle a little bit. Better. Brian Christopher. Ahmed. The Don't Trust Anybody Austin. Then I have the Cause Stone Cold Said So Austin. And I think there's another one too. Where is it? Because I have 3 of these that they all look the exact same. Where is it? It's somewhere. Did I already get it? I have another one somewhere. I will stumble across it at some point. There's Vince. The Titantron version. Which I have one with my Titantron, so that's why it's in here. Kurgan in the tie-dye. Oh, here's that other Austin. That looks just like it. And it just has 316. Very similar. I don't understand why they need 3 that are so close. But the only difference is these are on the front. This one's on the back. I don't know. It is what it is. You have Edge in the like babyface bright blue. Big Show. And the last 3 are this Rock that just says The Rock in brown, I think, on the back. It's not one that I know much about, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of rare. Sid in black, and then Savio Vega from Los Mariquas. Like, legit. Tell me these two don't look like they should be in a tag team together. Alright, so now I can bump that shelf up real quick. And then I'll take all these out. And we'll put the ring giants in, is what I want to do. And then I want to fill this bottom with tag teams. So in the comments, if you know of a tag team in this era, I guess it would be mid to the late 90s. That's what I want to have on the bottom, just tag teams. So, like here, let me do this too. Also, with the ring giants, I also have, these are they're called Havoc Unleashed, and they look like bone crunchers, but they're not bone crunchers. They're all hard plastic. There's no rubber on any of it, and there is on, I don't know why this one, the problem with these is they put absolutely no deco. So you get Triple H in all black and biker shorts. Kind of weird. I don't ever remember seeing him wear that. You get Cena in all black with no deco. And then you get, this is the weird one, Bobby Lashley, but he does have deco on the back, which I would have figured 100% Jakks would have cut that with the cost cuts. So. Bro, tell me when those era figures. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, just any of them, but I like in a comment maybe afterwards or on any of my stuff. That way I actually have it to look back on, because I probably won't put the tag teams. I'll try to put these back in, but it's going to be hard. But I just want to set it up and see if it looks all right, and then I can kind of go from there. But that shelf's all bone crunchers. That's all bone crunchers. That's all bone crunchers. Yeah, I'm a bone cruncher fan. Oh, so I guess over here I could just put all these out here. So I got, this is where I got to change stuff. All three of DX. So I kind of consider this to be when Triple H and China left. Then I have Mankind and Austin, because I feel like they held the titles at one point, which is pretty wild. But I think it was a regular occurrence around that time where the champion and his challenger would end up being a tag team and somehow win the tag titles. Kind of lame, but back here I have the Ministry, which is, The Undertaker and Big Mabel. Or Big Daddy V, Viscera, whatever you want to call him. And with them, I also have Edge and Christian. So they made a Ministry Christian that kind of went with the Gangrel, but this is as close as I could get to Ministry Edge with the gold and red decal on the side. I'm trying to still kind of keep some stuff a little separated here, that way it doesn't take me so long to go put it back together. Here's a weird one. Most people wouldn't know this. So you have Shamrock and the Big Boss Man, and they held the titles at one point, which is very strange for the corporation, maybe? Then you have my dirty little secret here, which is, it's not the Godwins, it's actually the same figure. I don't know what I did stupidly and bought two, but I keep one turned away and one facing, so you can kind of maybe get away with it. But in their rebel outfit, rebel flag set up. Then you got the Heart Foundation, which is Bulldog, Brett, and Owen, and Pillman. I'm gonna run out of space here. The Mankind has this weird mask too. That like slips over his head. It's kind of cool, I guess. As a kid, I don't even know if I had any of these. I wanted them, but I can't remember ever having these. I remember having Hasbro's, and I remember having LJNs when I was my first toy as a kid. But I don't remember these. So it's been kind of fun collecting them as I got older. So, Nation of Domination. The normal paint for Mark Henry. Then you got, come on, give me some space. Then you got the brown, all in brown rock with the vest. Savio with the nation on his butt. And then Farouk with the god-awful one leg shorter than the other. I don't really understand. It's like a baby leg over here and then a normal leg, which makes it really hard to display. Here I have the actual God ones. Somehow I managed to have their accessories even with them. So you get the slot bucket with this one, Henry and Goonius. Then, here's one of my favorites. And they got no love. The new Jakks, Bradshaw and Wyndham. They are different. If you pay attention to them, you got to look really close though. There's only a few little things that make them different. Then you have, here's a Crash Holly. Or a Hardcore Holly, sorry. The other one was Crash. Even though it said Hardcore on the thing. And then you have Al Snow, the Job Squad. I don't know if they held the titles, but I remember them being a pretty prominent tag team. Then I have the actual DX over here with Hunter. It's, X-Pac, the probably the best Billy Gunn, and all green. Road Dogg. I have the original Series 1, Sean. You can tell by how amazingly limber his legs are. And last but not least, this is one of the better Triple H's, I think. And that maroon color that he used to wear. And it has like some weird little like pink accents down by it. I don't know. I dig it. So yeah, DX there. And there's the last one. It took me forever to get them posed in the like moshing dance. But the Headbangers, Mosh and Thrasher, probably two of my favorites, I would say. Just I have a version, I think, yeah, it's over there, with someone cut the skirts off, but yeah, they even decaled underneath, like those are green and white polka dotted shorts underneath. These are black and white striped, like they went all out. They got lazy when they got into some of them Titantron stuff though. Alright, so now we have it opened up. Take this little SmackDown. I don't even know where I bought this with a bunch of other stuff. I don't know what that goes to. It doesn't look like it's an actual stand. It went to something. Um, Jakks Pacific, 1999. So something from 1999. Then you have this, which I think technically came with the Dennis Rodman WCW figure I have over there. So one day, everything I have is all I've found it myself. I've never used the internet and I've never used mail order to get anything. Everything I have I've found at flea markets, resale shops, yard sales, and a few things I've bought at actual like that are still in the box from stores. But yeah, if I can't get to it physically myself, I don't buy it. So that is a broken basketball backboard and rim. Which I'll just lay over here with the WCW stuff. Alright, so now I'm opened up. I might as well wipe the stuff off and then clean it real quick. Just take a second. I feel really lazy if I just went ahead and left it. So this display case I got for free. They told me to take it to the dump. And it's like a very, very old antique display case. Oh, yeah, and one day, also, I bought this full of accessories. It was mashed full. It had like, I got like a bendy sting out of it, a thumb wrestler sting, and accessories for almost all these figures where I had bought the figures, and the guy had not put them with the accessories because he didn't know what they went to. So, yeah, little by little, I've pieced a lot of this stuff together, even with their accessories. So, you know what I should do? Oh, that's a bummer. It's got to go all the way up to there. That's okay, though. Oh, no. That was so close to breaking. How did that come Oh no, it broke off. Son of a gun. Okay. Does not want to set right. There we go. Okay. So that's a bummer. That thing broke. One of the little shelvings that hold it. So I have some like stands for them, tiers. I don't know if I'll use them. We'll see. Maybe I'll try to fix that later. We'll also see. So sorry for making you sit through all this boring stuff. The only cool part's really going to be pulling out and displaying the other stuff, but I would feel lazy afterwards and be bummed, ow, that I didn't use the opportunity to just clean it when it was empty. Because every once in a while I'll come out here and of course something will be knocked over. So I gotta reach in there and pick it up and my hands touch the glass. I should clear this back glass. That's about as good as it's getting for now. Okay. So let's do this. I'll show you what I got. This should be kind of cool. Get this out of the way. What's in there? Oh, there's my extra WCW cards. Oh, that's not all of them. That's the tag team and later versions. What else? Oh, yeah, there's more there too. And old magazines, some other cards. Out of the way. Okay. Alright, well, I gotta figure out how to put this light so we can get the most out of it. Let's do that. I think that'll work. Okay, so I want to display it like one. Let's see. Let's do this. You still here? So Cena, Triple H, and Bobby Lashley. Who goes in the center? I say for my OCD, I would say Cena. Mainly because he's the only one that looks completely different with actual clothes on. So we do like Cena there. Then Triple H back in the corner. So these things are incredibly posable. Like the arms been like, and I think a lot of people would compare them to like Titantrons, but I wouldn't. There's a specific line of Titantron. So let me show you. So I showed you how that one flexes, does all the stuff. So here's a Titantron. They move at the knees. The arms swing up and down. That's about it. Some move at the waist. So they did have a few special Titantrons, I think, that were more like this. And you see the sternum just like this, where it flexes there, and the arms bend in all the extra places. So I think these right here, which are Titantrons, I think they were meant to like be the big version of these, the ring giants. So they're the closest I've found to being anything like this. Because the most of the Titantron's not that great for posability. So you gotta put Hunter with the arms all the way up, posing back like that. Go back in the back corner. Question is, do I do it all the way like that? I lose too much space if I do it like that. Hunter. Then we got Bobby. That has no decals anywhere. No deco anywhere. They're lucky they painted this little flavor saver. Bobby right there. Loosen him up. Step back there. Yeah, I think I like that. Because then now I can kind of mix everything in. I don't really know what I'll do with these. Because I did have these displayed right next to them, in front of them. But I don't think I want to do that anymore. So I guess I could kind of start to put tag teams. So first we'll do Phineas and we'll do the Godwins. And I think what's going to happen is I'm going to end up keeping probably one of the Godwin tag teams somewhere else. Not on this bottom shelf, because I'm sure eventually I'm going to start to get like a little tight on space. That. Those two there. Now we can do, let's do the new Blackjacks. These are the most flimsy figures you've ever seen. They're the hardest to pose. But you cannot do without them. They're legit one of the best figures I think made as far as capturing a likeness. I know some guys talk about these things and they're like, well, it wasn't fun to play. I didn't play with them. I just found this weird obsession where I want to collect them. And that's just where I'm at. So now I'm not going to put the Heart Foundation back in there. I'm going to keep this Brett and Pillman. So it'll be off to the side here for now. But I am going to put the short-haired Owen and Bulldog in there because I'm positive that they were tag team champs at one point. So I'm trying to take up these spaces on the outsides. That way I'm not reaching over. Aha. This is where you're going to see the most frustrating thing in the world, which is trying to pose these and get them in a position that they don't fall over. The curse of the crunchers. Bone crunchers was the worst, but the best. That's pretty sick. You got Owen and Bulldog right behind them. You got the Goblins. You got the new Blackjacks here. Let's see. And if you have one, I'm going to go back in the comments. As soon as I put the couple in here, I'm going to go right back in the comments. If you have one, put it. And if I see it and I have the figures, we'll put them together. So, like, we have to do this. We have to have Edge and Christian. So, major tag team. So where do we put Edge and Christian? See, these both are fairly new figures. So they still pose pretty good. I actually have a really rare Christian. It's the same figure, except for it has blood splatter all down it. And they pulled those off the shelves and because it was too, you know, I don't know. Kids are just so soft these days, I guess. Let's see. We could do the headbangers here. I think they need prime area. And can I actually put them back in that position? Kinda. Okay. So you have to have these two together. New Age Outlaws. Um, this is the one. I think this is from the Too Tough tag team set. These two came together, so we're actually keeping them together. That was their tag team set. You can buy stuff individually, but yeah, try to keep these two. Okay. What else do I have? I mean, I don't think Sean and Hunter were really like a tag team and were together. So I don't know if I can do that one. Um, we could put the Job Squad back in there. Let's give them some prime real estate right here. And I'll show you the setup up close when we're done here. I'm only going to do this bottom shelf, and that's good enough for me for the night. So that also will come with a head, I think. It's up here in a display right here. Want to see that display? The whole room is like that. Okay. So we got. We still have the Boss Man and Shamrock here, and like I said, there is the red and yellow Shamrock, but I consider that almost babyface Shamrock. This to be the heel version, and that's the only Boss Man I think Bone Cruncher's made. So we could set them up here, and then maybe do Boss Man pointing over at the Headbangers. Yeah. This looks like they're like holding hands. I can't do that. It looks weird. That'll work. Oh yeah, I have Austin and Mankind, and I don't think I'm gonna leave the mask on Mankind. I'm gonna go ahead and like put it in his hand here, so he can hold his mask. That way, I don't have to try to pose that dang thing again and get it all set into there. He can hold his mask kind of like that. That'll work. Mankind. And blue jean shorts, Austin. I think I may be out of tag teams. I mean, technically, I think maybe Road Dogg and X-Pac could be one. Maybe we could do. Oh no. Like a D'Lo Brown one. And Godfather. I think they were a tag team. Where is it? Oh, it's up here. With the nation there. Yeah. I hate to take it from it. Yeah, that is what it is. We got Mark Henry in The Godfather. Or would it be Savio? this is where it gets tricky. And I think I may call it for a night. Um, nice Pillman and Hard, thanks. The Black Jakks, yeah. Looks like a piece of SmackDown Titantron set. Oh, really? Maybe. There's a good chance that's what it is. Huh. I don't know. No, let me peek through these. The humorous side of me wants to put, Sabio and that Taker together, but um, wasn't Vader tag champs with somebody? Like maybe Mankind or something? Yeah. Let's see. I have a Mankind here. On that shelf. I'm going to put a different one in place. So, you have, I don't know how he's still holding that. You have the Mankind that just is so flexible that it actually sits. Maybe we do that. Right here. There, and then a Vader right next to him. So, I mean, you see the ball. What else? Damn. I don't know. And there's Val Venus. I would put the the Legion of Doom in there, but I only have just Animal. The thing was The Rock, or not The Rock, I'm looking at The Rock. Big Show champion with anybody? I don't know. Severn. I'm sure The Rock was champion with somebody. Maybe I just need to look it all up. Maybe I have some homework to do. But I was thinking maybe even The Rock and Taker were champs together at one point. There's Jarrett. Oh, I need the other Jarrett. I can't use this Jeff Jarrett with an Owen. There's Brian Christopher. Too cool. Too sexy. Oh, man. I think I may be done for the night. That may be the end for me. We have Ahmed. And you have Animal. I think they actually tagged up. But that's reaching. I can't use that. There's Test. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. There's plenty of them there. You got Blackman. Wasn't Blackman? Didn't him and somebody else? Yeah, maybe Blackman and Severn? I can't remember. I'll look into it. I do have other bone crunchers that I could add to it if need be. There's these. if we can make another one. You know, there's a Gold Dust, Dr. Death, there's another Al Snow, another Taker, another Hardcore Holly, Sean, Hunter, all of Nation of Domination, the DX, all in the matching shirts. China, there's Sean, the Jackal, there's Deborah and Sable. Back here in the back is like a rare 1 of 5,000 Sable in her stomp gear, but yeah, I think that's about it for the night, guys. I think I'm done for this. It'll be kind of fun doing the top shelf. I just am going to try to mash as many of them in there as I can with them still not being so mushed together that you can't really see what's going on. So I want to try to give them some space too. So that work in process. I knew what I was about to do was just going to make a really big mess, and I will get to sort it out in the next coming days. So check out this rock from the Nation. Check out the back on it. That's so sick. And the D-Lo is so much better. I got the new D-Lo, not the old version down there. I got Good Father. Yeah. So the problem is, this is D-Lo. But the D-Lo was basically just, let's see if I can do this without messing everything up. So check this out. There's D-Lo, the original D-Lo. There's the Good Father. Kama Mustafa, I guess is what they were calling him. It's the same, basically, right? Yes. Well, no, the head, I don't know. It looks almost the exact same. The only difference really you can tell is like deco and tattoos. So, like I said, that's D-Lo with the no tattoos. Let's see if I can get Kama Mustafa back. Please don't knock everything over. Don't. Check out this D-Lo. So, this was the first D-Lo. Check out the second one. It was so much better. Yeah. What a change. No stash or anything. I kind of like this one for displays because it matches a little better. But I guess I could put, what, Mark Henry and D-Lo together? I got Mark and D-Lo right here. That would be one, right? You let me know in the comments. I'm going to call this a night. Thanks for giving me your time. We will eventually, in the next coming days, we'll finish up this shelf. And I think we gotta put these in here. Gotta do a D-Lo and a big Mark there. Let me show you the shelf up close. Oh. Windows are getting rough to see through. Yeah, so that's where we're at right now, and we will finish it up, like I said, in the next coming days. Subscribe if you're interested in joining and seeing any of that. And also, let me know tag teams. See ya.